of working class government, the country which speaks for oppressed people, for poor people, for fighting people, against imperialism, against domination, Fidel Castro. I've seen that country. It is good, really, we lend our support to it. I don't want to speak more. I'm here. You have given me the high honor to speak to you and address to you. And with me there is another venerable person, Swami Krishna Das, a philosopher and saint. We thought to make it little philosophical, little religious, and we thought you should come with us to this place of worship. Now, Mr. Minister, I will request now Mr. Joseph Sholkin and Solvik Eskedahl and Mr. Tulsidas Jadhav to come here. After the award, Mr. Jadhav will give his message. Yeah. Catch it, please. Yeah. The former president has put in writing these words, presents the International Award for Understanding, Cooperation and Peace to Joseph Sholkin and Solvik Eskedahl, Boston, USA, for their voluntary and humanitarian work world over. Signed, Gyani Jail Singh, former President of India, Tulsidas Jadhav, President, and myself as Secretary General. This is a replica wherein we have the Hindu goddess and all the stars that govern us, like Jupiter, like Saturn, like Venus, like Mars, all. And we thought it best to give it to such an eminent lady.
Solvik and I felt very uncomfortable received, although candy got terrible. Solvik and I felt very uncomfortable receiving this award, and we have tried to avoid it for several years. But when we learned that the president had died, we felt that it would be a dishonor to his memory if we didn't accept this award that he wanted to present to us in person and sent his emissaries to do it for us. I don't know, I'm not going to give you the usual pat about not deserving it. No. Probably secretly I feel we deserve that and more. But however, I did want to say one thing. I was glad that in addition to this award to both Solvik and myself, there was a special award given to Solvik for her work with International Helping Hands. Most of you know that our primary focus is on Nicaragua, but we also serve causes throughout the world, particularly in India. And so we want to thank you for showing up at your tender age, and Mama Patra here for coming here. We appreciate your efforts and the honor you have given us, and we hope we'll be worthy of it. With that, I turn you over to Solveig.
Well, I also want to thank you again. I do feel very honored, and I really do feel undeserving, honestly. Especially from such distinguished people who have spent their whole life in the search for justice and for human understanding. So many years in prisons, you know, with going through some terrible things. I also feel being here in community church, which I know that so many of my friends have spent their whole life, you know, searching for justice and human understanding. And I just want to thank you for being here and giving this to me, and I hope I can live up to that you deserve it. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, I became very happy to see such a happy and holy gathering here. Though I have seen throughout the world from 1921 to up till now, so many churches, so many temples, and other people also. But I became very happy to see today you have come here for this function. As these two persons, eminent persons and very religious-minded persons, these two persons, Mr. Joshi and Mrs. Joshi. They have done very nice work, very excellent work to serve the poor people. As I have gone through the Bible, Quran, Hindu scriptures, Gita, and everything. The main content of these religious books as scriptures is, as it is said by Jesus, love is God and God is love. If we want to love to any person or child, we fulfill his desires, at least minimum. And that is told in everywhere. And these two persons have done a service, as is told by my colleague, Mahapatra. As I have gone through all these scriptures, and I was with Mahatma Gandhi, Sabarmati Ashram, Sevagram Ashram, until his death, I was with him. What he told us, God is in everywhere. He said, when he was serving the India through the service of the pure people. And he wanted to have the society without any hatred and without any quarrelsome society. He said, I recognize no God except the God that is to be found in the hearts of the dumb mediums. I worship the God that is truth through the service of these mediums, what these people, two persons have done. Another thing he wanted to have in the world, Gandhi sought to prepare us for a life in disarmed world. We must pull out of the world of strife and hatred and get ready to work on the basis of cooperation and harmony. Satyagraha is his substitute for war and is based on an absolute truth and non-violence. This is, he taught to us and through India to the world. I am not taking your much more time. My friend Mahapataji has expressed everything. I request you also to have some share for the poor people at any time, anywhere. You might have seen yesterday there is violence and massacre everywhere now it's going on. I take 1-2 minutes more. Since the inception of the world, the differences of opinion are solved by violence. But Mahatma Gandhi has tried to solve the problem of independence of India through the non-violence. Out of 30-40 crores of the people, only 4 to 5 lakhs were in jail and some of them were hanged. I was in them, but I was sentenced for 10 years rigorous imprisonment and fine ₹3,000. For that fine, my land and house were auctioned. So Gandhi has shown a new way. He told us that there is no right to any person to kill another person for the difference of opinion. And it is told by Jesus, the sacrifice in the world is the highest done by Jesus Christ. Like that, Mahatma Gandhi and other saints have done that. Only we came here, such thing is done by these two persons. They are very religious minded, because I came here and stayed with them for twice. I have seen all their home library is full of religious mind, spiritual thinking. I pray to God that these two persons should be long life. From my life, 10 years I am giving them, so that they will live for a long time. That is my request to you. We have called here, and these people and you also came here for that. I thank you by the Parliamentarian Center for Peace of World International.
We have an operational difficulty. We have too many people